Hi guys, Artiar here. So for this video, we'll be going through Yinglong 4 turn. So this Yinglong 4 turn here will be a higher chance, a more consistent way to hit 4 turn, and it's a very consistent 5 turn in Yinglong. Of course, this team here will require certain Esper to be R6 or certain Esper to be level 70, and the equipment requirement is very high. So it's only for those players who is trying to hit a very low turn, or else it won't be suitable for you. So first of all, special thanks to Master Roshi. He's the one in server 4, and I don't know if he's the first one, but at least from what I'm knowing, he is the first one who made this team out. And he also shared me his equipment showcase and his whole run, so I'll be sharing to you guys, and then I'll be testing this run in my own account as well. So let's take a look how his battle go first. So this is the recording showcase he sent to me. He have Elif, Sieg, Feng Shun, Artiar, and Tolan. Alright, so the wave 2 here, you can see at the start, as what I shown the R2 Sieg video, at the start everyone get the defense, the debuff, the Echo Scar. So everyone get defense reduced by 6%, and all your teammates here get the Dragon Breath effect. So everyone attack plus 15%. So Feng Shun S3, it will do damage to the enemy, and then Elif will clear it. And then a wave 2 here, look at the damage Artiar can do. So first thing, this Artiar here have to be, I think at least R5. And then your Artiar have to be level 70, this is a must. And then the equipment requirement is very high, because it requires a lot of HP stats and high divinity. So this part here, if you can't manage to make the Artiar this high requirement, most probably you will fail to get this 4 turn result. So his Artiar one-shot the team like S3, and then follow up with Pew Pew, it clear the wave 2. So your wave 2 here actually save 1 turn, and then go to the boss wave S3, and then the boss will take action. If you're lucky, you're going to trigger Artiar, and then you'll counter attack. If you don't, then Feng Shun will just S2. Then S2, your defense break have to land. If your defense break don't land, then you have to pray your Elif actually land the defense break. But now he managed to land the defense break, so Elif will pursue. Then follow up damage. Then Sieg here will play the guitar, S2 damage. Then S3, nuke until the boss left the last HP bar. Then Elif follow up damage and clear the boss. So this team here is managed to make it 4 turn only if your Artiar clear the wave 2. Sometimes the RNG, your Artiar won't be able to clear the wave 2. And let's see his equipment. Alright, so you can see this is the requirement. So first thing, you need R6, D6, level 70 Elif, the first requirement. Then second thing, you need the R2 Sieg. Okay, so you're starting to see a lot of players actually using R2 Sieg. Like I mentioned in my previous video, R0 to R1 is more for players at early game to mid game until end game. They really need a very strong DPS. Sieg is very helpful for them, very strong. But for late end game player, you won't see any benefit through the R0 to R1. Most probably you want to reach until R2, then you can start doing some speed run, some min-maxing tuning, just like what I mentioned in the previous video. So R2 Sieg here, with Harmony set. Then we have Feng Shun. Feng Shun doesn't have to be R6, but R5 will be good for the extra stats. Then Artiar have to be level 70, have to have divinate. If can, go until D6, because you want as many HP as possible. Tolan, just leave him at level 50 will do. Alright, so his Elif stats here. So this is his Elif stats. Crit rate, crit damage doesn't matter. You want high attack, decent accuracy, and with brawler set. Okay, then we can also see Sieg here is going for Calamity set, and also Artiar, you want Artiar's RNG, and then he have high attack. Alright, very high attack. The rest of the stats here doesn't matter. A little bit of the speed tune as well. And then for Feng Shun here, doesn't really matter. You want Feng Shun at around this speed. You want Feng Shun as high accuracy as possible. We just pump it to 100% accuracy with Artiar, and probably high HP, just to pump a little bit more damage. But Feng Shun damage here doesn't matter too much, but the accuracy is important. Then for Artiar here, this is one of the highest requirement in my opinion, because you have to be a level 70 Artiar, you have to be high divinity, and then your HP have to be around 130k to 133k. His HP range is a lot more consistent. My own army is 3k HP lower and it's not really that consistent. It is a little bit more RNG. Sometimes the HP will leave left like 1% to 5% HP, which frustrates me a lot. So the requirement in equipment is very high. Then for Toland here, just make him a crit rate is higher than 50%, then it will do. So let me show you my own showcase. Alright, and we can take a look at my own showcase here. Before that, okay, I hit a 4 turn. Alright, in the wolf formation here, currently the top one is 4.6. He also using the same team here, and 4.6 is actually very high. Alright, so mine is 4.8, and then we can starting to see more players who have R2 Sieg, and the requirement is able to hit the 5 turn. Okay, so you can see some players also using Sieg now in the action. You can see. Alright, so Sieg is actually not useless, just that when you have a lower reso Sieg, he's actually useless or not very much used in late end game, but doesn't mean he's useless in my opinion. Okay, so this is my own equipment. I'm going for Harmony and Brawler. 7500 attack. Speed doesn't matter. Accuracy is good because sometimes you want your elite to land defense break if your Feng Shui didn't, so it's your second RNG chance. And then Sieg here, I'm going with Harmony Set and Artiar. Go for attack. Speed tune have to be slower than Feng Shui, then the rest here doesn't matter. Then for Feng Shui here, speed tune as your second speed, you can go for like plus 60, doesn't have to be exactly like mine. And then 100% accuracy. Min maxing, to be honest, is 80%, but we just want to see 100% just to be good, but it won't actually land. Okay, then HP and attack, it doesn't matter. Then going for Artiar. Okay, then for Armor here, my Armor is 130k HP tune, but if you can make higher HP. Why my Armor is so high accuracy is all because of my equipment roll. To be honest, you don't want Armor to have so high accuracy because it doesn't matter, it's wasted. So if you can get higher HP than mine. Okay, it did like my HP roll. Here's some +2, +3, +2 here, +3 here, and some raw HP here. The only good one I would say is this one. Okay, and you don't want your armor to be too fast, because if your armor speed is too fast, if armor accidentally get a speed up, then your whole run is fucked up as well. Okay, then for Toland, just give him a little bit of crit rate ring to increase his crit rate to ensure he die. Alright, so let me show you a few run. So let's see. You get consistent 5 turn, but if you don't land defense break, then basically it's a wasted. Right, your wave 1 will clear very fast. Your wave 2 depends on your army RNG. So for example, here my army cannot clear the wave 2 because it's not enough stats and a little bit RNG. Then your function will take action. So this run here is guaranteed not able to 4 turn. It's only able to 5 turn. Then the boss will take action after army take action. So if you trigger Artiar, it will have a higher RNG for you to clear the boss. If you don't trigger Artiar, then you will rely more on defense break. Alright, defense break, S3, Sieg drum, and then this is a 5 turn. So 5 turn is pretty easy if you're able to land the defense break. If you can't land the defense break, basically this you have to leave the battle. Okay, this is 5 turn, so let me see if I can hit a 4 turn here. Oh, nice. Oh, left a little bit HP. See, like my armor, if my armor's attack is actually, HP is actually higher, that wave 2 I can clear it. But because my HP is not enough, sometimes the damage is not enough to actually let me bonk it. But now, since I landed defense break, then it will be a 5 turn. Alright, so it really depends. It really have a very high requirement in terms of equipment. So this, as I mentioned, this team here is not going to be something you should try unless you are trying to go for low turn. Right, so far I already run 10 run. I haven't gotten a 4 turn yet, but I already managed to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I already managed to 8 turn 5. Oh, okay, I managed to clear wave 2 instantly. I only managed to like do 8 time of 5 turn. Will this be the 4 turn showcase? No, because no defense break. So it's actually very hard. Alright, so let me just skip through everything and just instantly go to the 4 turn showcase. Oh, nice. Okay, okay. Can we get a Photon now? Because it managed to clear all the wave too. Now all I need to do is land a defense break. Nice. Okay, defense break. Alright, so here will be a Photon. See? Okay, so yeah, it's very RNG based. It's really a lot of your luck. So you have to go through your Rezo first. You have to go through level 70 first. You have to go through the equipment stat, which this tree is actually very high requirement. Then the other thing is about your time. You have to use a lot of time to actually go through the RNG to hit the Photon. Alright, so I hope this video actually managed to help those player who is trying to look for how they actually make the Photon. Then you can probably go try it. So in my opinion, I would say Sieg is actually a very good Esper for the late endgame player, at least at R2. Starting from R2, it will be very good. But before R2, Sieg will just be a very strong Esper for early mid-game player. But for late endgame player, you most probably won't feel like he's very, very OP. Alright, so that's all for this video. Hope you guys enjoy it, and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is GenMP, SPVCEJVMQ, Trendcan, thank you so much for your support. And also special thanks for the supporter or patron of Artiar, which is Louis Schneider, Agni, Wang Tamer, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunwalks, Rimu, Chani, Antonio Winterspoon, Cragran, Calamity, Rokos Tendions, Jordan Alons. Special thanks for your support. And also special thanks for the Super Thanks MVP, HMZ, RY, and X Reeds. Thank you so much for your support. Special thanks for the direct support on the live stream super chat for the latest tag. Thank you so much for Code Wardeners, Calamity, Agni, Love Fatima, Fatima Little Underwear, Bloods, Riku Fred, Chani. Thank you so much for your support.